Hello. Um, I've already been working on something. I'm using this die from Tonic Studios. I've had it for a really long time, but I really never played with it because I needed the Big Shot Plus. Um, my daughter got me this for my birthday years ago. It's the Bookmaker Base Create Die Set. And oh, it's a Keepsake book maker die set, number 2278E. It's really cool. I've not really played with it that much, but it has pieces that it doesn't cut the edge, and that's what I used. I started making a little booklet this morning, and I really didn't know where I was going with it and if my idea was going to work out. This is just a tea-stained file folder. And I have this vintage doily. I wanted to put it on the front, but draping it and everything, I just didn't like the way it was turning out. So I thought, well, I wonder if I could just die cut it, because it has like the nesting dies, which are one is smaller than the other. So yeah, that's one that doesn't cut that edge. It leaves it like a page like this. I just left the file folder as is and then die cut it out. And then I wanted to reinforce the spine. So I just took an old sewing pattern paper. I kind of wanted to have that writing on there. So I opened it up, I cut here and here, and then I glued that flap down so that I would have the length I needed, and it just so happened that it has the barcode on there, which I love it. And then it was too white, so I took my vintage photo and my vintage photo ink, distress ink, because I didn't want it to come off, and just distressed it. So that's that. So I'm ready. And so I thought, well, I'm gonna die cut it. I didn't know that it was gonna work. Oopsie, it's got a lot of pieces, and it has a word too, memories, which is really cool. So I've got another piece laid out for the back, and basically all I did was run it through my die cut machine, and then I put a piece of cardstock shim on top to make sure it cut it, and it did. I was totally shocked. So then I had to try to lay it on here and line up these little curves, because the die has the same shape as these, but it's the next one down, so you can still see. I wanted to still see the folder. So I'm doing all my outside first. And I have some collaged pattern sewing tissue paper, and that's going to go on the inside. But I want to do my outside cover first. So I think this is going to be the front, because I kind of want that barcode. Well, it doesn't really matter. I'll decide after I do it. Okay. After I cut this out, and I've already got this laid out again, I'm ready to cut this out, and I need to have this smaller than my platform. So let me grab that. This is how big this is, so I think I'm good there. I really don't want to chop up that these pieces too much, without ruining them. So anyways, I was already working and I thought, well, this is really cool. I've never done this. I should just turn the camera on. So I'm just going to trim some of these pieces off. I think I'm just going to go like this. And I think I might be okay. But after doing this piece, I had it came out like flat, like super cool. I had trouble transporting it to this and getting it straight, because once you handle lace, it was perfect, and you start moving it around, it stretches. So, and I also put before I sewed it on my cover, I took some, sorry for the, I took some tulle and laid it on top here, and took my little clips and clipped it all the way around and sewed that on top of the lace, just because I felt like, you know, how laces can catch on things and everything, and I just felt like it would help preserve that cover. So, and then my other idea was the transporting, how to get it to here and lay it down nice. So my thought was, let me make sure I'm going to be within. I might need to trim, because if it catches on the edges, it's going to tweak it and it won't be good. I think I will just cut little pieces off here, just to make sure I don't hit anything. Okay, I think that's going to be good. Let me just recheck. Yeah, I'm within that. I probably could have cut a little bit more there. Okay, so that's that. And this was just a vintage, I think it was a table runner or something that I picked up. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It was a pillowcase. It was a pillowcase. I took it apart. Yeah. So there's the inside. So I'll probably use some of this at some point. Okay. All right. So now back to this. My thought was, and I've seen Jennifer McGuire do this, and this is what gave me the idea. She put down, to hold things in place, the press and seal. And I'm pretty sure that her husband invented this, or picked up the invention or something. But yeah, she mentions it in her videos. So what I'm thinking is to put this press and seal on top of here, just to hold everything so I can pick it up and move it when I'm done. So it might be a train wreck, but so what I'm going to do is, this will be noisy because it is crinkly. I'm going to lay this down, get it all ready, and then try to scoop it up. I'll bring my big machine over here and cut it, show you how I cut it. I got so much stuff here, it's crazy. Okay, scraps and cutting. Let me just get these out of the way. Okay, these are my fabric scissors. All right, okay, let me see if I can, this stuff is very tricky because it's sticky. I'm hoping this works. Okay, right about there. And I never have any luck with the cutter, so I'm just going to lay it down. I think that's enough. Yeah. Maybe a little bit more. Oh boy. I've used it for die cutting before and it works really well. Like if you have letters or a sentence you want to put together. These are Teflon scissors and they're the best. All right. This sticky part is, where's the sticky? There's the sticky. Just going to lay this down. Hopefully hold everything together. And once I run it through the die cut machine, I'm sure it'll push it right into that doily. So I'm gonna, how am I gonna scoop this up? Okay, let me grab my little plastic cutting mat. This might be a train wreck video because I really don't know what I'm doing and I'm just going on the fly here. I just know I want to make this little booklet and I kind of have a plan. Okay, there's that. Now let me bring my machine over. This is the Big Shot Plus, which it is a beast, but it cuts big stuff. Okay, I've got my cutting there, the mat I want to cut on. So I just move this out as far as I can. It just doesn't give you a lot of space to maneuver because it's so big. Okay, and I'm going to try to slide this on here. Beautiful. I might save this to use, and I know I want to use a shim. Sorry, I'm standing up. Just want to make sure we're all, I think I'm going to trim a little bit on this. Press and seal because I just don't want it getting caught up on the sides and bunching on me. Okay. See how it holds it pretty good? I'm kind of liking this. Just gonna get it, just so I don't have a lot of extra. Oh. Okay. So I think I'm ready. I like to cut things at an angle. It makes it easier, but for this, I'm just not going to be able to do that. Just because I have extra lace there. I probably could have trimmed that off, but I'm going to leave it for now. Okay, I'm going to, and this is the, sorry, Big Shot Plus magnetic platform. Love this thing. Okay, put this back on here and we're just going to cross our fingers that this works again. Put my top cutting plate. And I better sit down for this because I need some muscle. Okay. And I'm going to put, this is just a old piece of cardstock that I've got a whole bunch of this that's kind of unwanted, but it's perfect for a shim. I used it last time, so I'm going to use it again. Okay, here we go. And I'm going to run it through twice. That's what I did last time. Am I not lined up? If you're not lined up, it will grind. Let me just, yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm just taking my time because I don't want it to jump around. And I'm hoping for success. Oopsie. Okay. My arm is still sore from working in the blueberry patch. I'm all beat up. Okay. How exciting. So what I'm going to do is take these two top pieces off and get rid of this machine so I got room to work. Alright. Let me get this out of here and then we'll have a reveal. Okay, with any kind of luck. Oopsie. Did it cut? I think it did cut. Alright. So what I want to do is I kind of want to keep it on that paper. It might have cut my paper too. If it didn't cut all the way, I can use my scissors and help it along, but let me just see. Okay. So I basically just want to peel this outer edge off that I don't want, where that really sticks. Okay. I might be in luck. It's going to be noisy. Probably the best way to do it like this. Wow. I love this technique. Okay, tape. Tape. I probably didn't need the tape. Next time I would not use the tape. Okay. Might have to cut that tape. Tape, yeah. If you're going to use the press and seal, don't even bother with the tape. I did not think about that. I'm just going to cut this because, yeah, I'm going to have a hard time getting that tape. Alright, one task at a time. So, I'm learning. Okay. Alright. Just going to trim this tape. Alright, so now I want to place this, keep it intact, and place it on the back of my booklet. So, I should be able to just pick this up, put it down where I want it. Oh yeah, so much easier. If you've seen the train wreck I had going on the last one, yeah, this is awesome. So basically want to get it set where I want it. Then I'm going to press that down. Oh, maybe I should put some glue on it to tack it. Yeah. Alright, use your noodle. Okay, I am going to glue it. I'm going to sew around it, so I'm going to stay away from the edges. I'm just going to hit where I know the plastic press and seal is not. Just mainly to hold it. And where I know it's not going to ooze through and show. Okay, now I'm getting crazy with the glue. Okay, no more glue. I'm just excited if this works. Okay, so basically just want to line this up. That looks pretty good. And I can kind of see where my die is. I just want to press that down. Probably should wait for the glue to dry, but that 3-in-1, it's either 3-in-1 or fabric tack or something. I don't know. It dries pretty quickly. I think it'll hold. I'll just be gentle peeling everything off. Okay, so now I want this off. It's pretty stuck. Let me try baby wipe. Probably should have done this off camera, but I wanted you to see my process. Yeah, the baby wipe is helping get rid of some of that tack. 'Cause this stuff can be really sticky. I just want the doily to stay in place till I'm ready to sew it. So yeah, if you can see, I'm just hitting it with the baby wipe to get it moist and just slowly peeling it back. It's almost like watching grass grow. But I love the results. I have all the patience in the world for trying things if they come out how I have it in my brain. Okay. I think once I get it away from the edge, it'll be a lot easier to handle because it wants to pull that edge up. See? That's what I don't want. Right. Oh, I'm looking for my water bottle and I think it's empty. I don't know if it was easier than me wrestling it like I did last time or not. I mean, yeah, I think once I get away from the edge, I want to keep my tape though. I'm kind of glad I had the tape, so I had no idea that this was going to be so sticky. Maybe before I started, I could have laid it out on my mat here and got some of the sticky off of it. That probably would work. I'm getting there. Alright, you might have to, if I end up posting this video, you might have to fast forward and see the end. I'm getting impatient now. Maybe if I starched it beforehand, it would have held up a little bit better. Now see, I think that's not too bad. Not bad. Probably if I'd have put a little bit more glue, maybe more glue would have helped. Okay, so now I need to get this tape off, which I think is going to go, whoopsie, maybe a little easier. Maybe not. So I don't know if this process went easier than the last or not. I would say it was a little bit more difficult, but gives you an idea. Okay. I think it'll be alright. I'll assess it once I get this off and be able to see if I've distorted the shape or not. That's my whole objective. I didn't want the shape to be distorted. Okay. So far so good. I think a little bit more glue would have been nicer, especially around the edges. And this glue here, once it's dry, I've sewed over it. It's okay. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm good. 2 more pieces. Boy, that one's really stuck. I think I would next time just put my tape like this on here, like that. Don't get it into here. Yeah. Because I still think I need the tape. because that die cutting, it really pushes it in there. This one's going to be a bear. Really stuck. Maybe get it, some of the tacky gone. Yeah. Just takes time. If I had my little water bottle, I think it's empty. Oh, I don't have much in there. Need to fill that. So I had a little bit more water, because the water is not going to hurt this or the folder. I'm not worried. Oh yeah. All right. That's that. Wow. Okay, let's see here. Let me find my... Sorry. I got water on my Band-Aid and it wants to come off, so I'm gonna double stick tape it, so I don't have to waste another Band-Aid. Well, there we go. Okay. Double stick tape works on a Band-Aid. Alright. Still can use you. Now, let's see. Where did I put that? Oh. So now what I want to do is, that looks pretty good. I'm happy with that. I still got my curves and everything. I'm going to put my tool over the top and clip it. So I'm just going to lay a piece, and this happens to be, what is this, 6 wide, I think? I think it's 6. Yeah, I think I said that before. 6. And it just comes on a roll. Sometimes you can find it in the clearance or get it when it's with a coupon or on sale, and it lasts a long time. Okay, I'm just going to do extra so I can clip it. So I think that was a win-win. I think that really worked out. I would do that again. I just wouldn't put my painter's tape so far in, but I still think I need the painter's tape. So yeah. Alright, so now I'm going to clip this so I can sew around. And I may drag my sewing machine up here and do it on camera. Maybe. Okay, just want to make sure I got coverage there. The tool is a little tricky because it likes to catch on everything, so I'm going to try to use as many of these as I can. I need to buy another package of these. I've lost them along the way. Okay. A little long there, but that's okay. Maybe I will trim that. Don't need that so long. just don't want it to be crinkled. Okay, and I think I will, let me do the corners, because I know last time I had a little difficulty with the corners. Just going to trim this a little bit. Uh-oh. Just difficult to see. Okay. And I'm just using white thread. I really, I don't want it to stand out. I just want to tack it down. And then I'll cover the inside. So let's see. I guess I'll see if I can bring my sewing machine up here and just sew that real quick. Pretty happy with that. Okay, let me put this out of the way. I don't know how much you're going to be able to see, but hang on. Okay. This thing is heavy. It's a Bernina, so everything, all parts and everything is all metal, so it's very heavy. All right. I'm just going to do a straight stitch. Turn it on. And I'm hoping I have enough bobbin. I should check. That would be a bummer to run out. For sure. Oh yeah, plenty. Are you in there? I know. Okay, I think I'm good now. Okay, I'm going to go all the way to the right side, and I'm going to put my stitch up on 3, a longer stitch, and I'm going to start in here. Just want to make sure that my tool is lying flat. Okay, and I want my needle down. Okay. Back stitch. I'm not going to go too fast because I don't want my tool in my doily to bunch up. It's going to take my time. And I'll have to pull my clips out. It's not liking something for some reason. Let me just make sure my thread's not bunched up. No, I'm good. Just don't like it. Okay, I'm coming to a corner. the curve. I'm just gonna go to the shape of that curve. What am I almost feel like it's a tug of war. Okay, I don't know. It could be the glue from the press and seal. The needle might not like that. It might be still some glue. It's going to take my time so I don't break my needle. Okay, I'm at another curve. Okay, getting there. Yeah, I might need to replace my needle after this. Sorry, I'm just trying to concentrate here. And home stretch. All right, I'm sure there's glue on the needle or something. It just almost was like I had to force it. Did not like something, but it sewed okay. All right, let me move this over. Okay. So that's awesome. So now I'm just going to pull my strings to the back. If I can. There's one. Is there another one there? I don't think it wants to show itself. Okay, that one's pretty tight, so I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to tie these. They're going to get glue anyways from the back. Okay, that was a horrible knot. Where? Oh my word. I can't tie a knot. Why can't I tie a knot? Okay, I'm just going to put the glue on it. You're getting the glue now. All that. There. And I'm just going to trim this one. Okay. So there's that. Now I want to trim the excess tulle. So I need tiny scissors for that. Because there's some right here that's on the curve, and I'm just going to trim it. Cuts pretty easy. I just want to make sure I get it on the curve. It's really hard to see too. I'm just going to cut the curves first. Just cutting it real close. And then I'll just cut it straight. Okay, there's one more right here. It's always difficult to see. Okay. Now I'm just going to use these little scissors because I might have an accident if I use the big scissors and cut my lace. Sometimes you can just run your scissors like that and it'll just cut. Okay, a couple more. I'm really loving how this is turning out. It's pretty cool. Okay, I think I pretty much got all of the, I had to adjust a little bit when I was sewing, so I'll have to pick, I think this side, I'm not sure which side is better than the other, but for my front. This back side's a little tricky. Did I get it? I think I got it. All right. So wow, I'm so happy with this, really. For die cutting lace, that worked out really well. Better than I expected. I still feel a little something here. Oh. So yeah, I have that. And then these are going to be my inside. Not sure. I think this one I'm going to put here. And this one here. Yeah. And I'll probably just glue those in. I may sew around and then glue them down so they have that stitched look. But I didn't want the back side stitched look because when you fold on thick, I mean, you can burnish it down. This is a trick from Rhonda Winstead. Rhonda without an H, go like this. And it'll help push that back down where it pulled through the paper, and it does work. So yeah, what do I have? I got a bunch of ideas, but I'm not sure where I want to go yet. And I thought maybe putting her on the front. So I don't know yet. So I'll probably end the video here because I'm already at 51 minutes and I need to think about what I'm going to do next, because I want to make this into a little booklet. It'll probably be a one signature. That's why I reinforced the spine. Really love how that turned out. Yeah, I like that. And I may take a darker thread. Maybe not. Maybe I shouldn't. I thought about stitching all the way around here, but because this is so uneven, I probably shouldn't do that. But yeah, I'm really, and I'm probably going, well, I can't do that now. I should have put glue. Yeah. I think that's the back. This is the last one I did. Yeah, the glue really helped. This one here, the front, when I did this one, when I brought it over to lay it down, I just took my glue stick, glued all of this, and then just tried to lay it down, and it was kind of a train wreck. So the part that you've seen me do, this one, I like that technique. I will use that again. And how cool that you can die cut doilies. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should use this on the inside. Cut this. I think it would look better. Yeah. Interesting. I'll have to iron it. Yeah. I think I might switch it up. I might, instead of using these, I'll just use these for pages in there somehow. Shouldn't have cut these in half because they were all as one. But I can make another one. But yeah, I think I will. I think I will use this fabric for the inside. Yeah. Okay, that's my share for today. I hope that you found some good ideas and it will help you in not being scared of, where's my die? Didn't hurt it at all. It's perfect. So yeah, it's just a little tricky keeping all these little in here. So the ones, this is the one I used for the outside of this. I just took a file folder and I kept it, that's where the creases are. I just kept it like that. And then just put that on there like that. And I left it a little bit a ways from the folded edge so I would get extra, because I knew it wouldn't cut here. These ones, they don't cut, which is cool. So yeah, I did that. So there's a bunch of them, see, different sizes that you can do, which is kind of cool. These smaller ones will go in my small machine, but the big ones won't. Okie dokie. All right. Hope you got some inspiration from that. And don't be afraid to cut your fabric and whatnot. Shoot, cuts doilies. Wow. Totally insane. That's totally insane that that worked out. I love that. I just got to figure out what my next step is. And I think I'm going to figure out the inside. So yeah. All right. Have a good day. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.